a worship service. We will begin with some announcements. And if you notice in the bulletin, there's a leaflet informing you that if you'd like to come on Monday mornings at about 10 o'clock, you can meet the pastor and have some coffee, possibly a cookie or two, and just to visit with her a little bit to get to better know her. So that will begin tomorrow. And the phone numbers of the church and the pastor's phone number are there if you're interested in meeting another day if Monday doesn't work for you. So please keep that in mind. And then on the back of the bulletin gives our week's announcements. Of course, the meet and greet, which would start tomorrow. Bible study at 1:30. Shaw Ministry at 7 p.m. And our Meekness Circle meets Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock. And then our last potluck and get-together for the summer is August 4th at 6 p.m. at Dick and Dee Hutton's. And that happens to be a Sunday instead of a Saturday, as they have been in the past. Also, I'd like to encourage you to, before you leave this morning, to make sure you pick up your August newsletter at the back there. And also, Pat Town Palmer's son came in this morning, and he purchased more sweet corn than he expected to be able to take care of. He purchased, I think he said 60 dozen, somewhere in that area, that they were going to freeze. And his eyes, as most kids say, were bigger than his head and his stomach. So he has free sweet corn at his house, which is just right across the street here at 600 Sycamore, if you'd like to stop after church and pick up some sweet corn. So I think he's really anxious to get rid of it, so don't be shy about going over there and picking up some. And I think that's all of our announcements for this morning. We'll continue on with our service. Our call to worship this morning, if you would, do we need to stand for that, Emmeline? I don't.
Friends, we will be using our bulletin and the Methodist hymnal together with our Bible. So, yeah. And with the Faith We Sing hymn book, we will be needing. Mm-hmm. We will have to, because of technical problems, they're still fixing our computers.
So as far as we know, there'll be no online viewing this morning. So those at home will not be able to catch. Okay, you're online. Okay, all righty. Online, but no screen viewing here in the church. So we'll continue on with our call to worship this morning. We recognize our relationship with God, our Father, in heaven as we gather in the name of Christ, his Son. Let us turn to Psalm 14 to begin our recognition of God. So please turn to Psalm 14 in your hymnal on page 746.
Our response will be, my hope is lost, breath life upon me.
And we're going to do that musically, Pastor?
We'll just recite.
Okay, we'll just recite it? Okay. If we would begin with the response first, please. My hope is lost, breath light upon me. Fools say in their hearts, there is no God.
They are
Corrupt,
they
do abominable deeds. There is none that does good. The Lord looks down from heaven on all people to see if there is any that are wise, who seek after God.
They have all
gone astray. They are all alike, perverse. There is none that does good. No, not one. My hope is lost. Breathe life upon me. Have they no knowledge, the evildoers, who eat up my people as they eat bread, and do not call upon the Lord?
There they shall be in
great terror, for God is with the generation of the righteous. You would confound the plans of the poor, but the Lord is their refuge. Oh, that deliverance for Israel would come from Zion, when the Lord restores their fortunes, Jacob rejoice, and Israel shall be glad. My hope is lost, breathe life upon me. Our opening hymn this morning is Onward Christian Soldiers on page 575.